So we kick off episode 4, season 2. So as we know, last episode, they stole clothes from that store and escaped. And they found out that their rivals, Kiki and Lamar, the bums, were in town. Therefore, the boss changes his look and decided to fly to the other side of the country in the desert. So yeah, that's really the real story. I'm guessing at this point they're just trying to escape from their past because they're scared and everything, whatever. Anyways, they say the same old, and complain about this dumbass pilot not knowing how to fly and land a damn plane like always. So he tells him to get the hell out, and Quez gives him 0 stars. As they're walking, they cut one of the most useless conversations in GTA series history. Because what the fuck was this conversation? This could have literally been cut off. Even the boss didn't give 2 fucks about it. Like, just look at his face and how he's walking. Quez just stay yapping. But they didn't really say much. I'm just overreacting. Anyway, they see the car finally coming prepared at this time. But then this cop just randomly spawns in, drives up to them, and turns his sirens on. Like, where the fuck he come from? I'm guessing this cop is supposed to be similar to the other female cop from the other countryside, but only this time he's male, and now he's harassing them while the other female cop is busy harassing Kiki and Lamar in the other side of desert. So yeah, anyway, he basically asked them, what are y'all doing here, blah, 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 you both need to get out of my city, blah, blah, blah. Quez opens the door for the boss and tells him he's going to handle it. Yet he continued to get bitch and beg to stay. He didn't handle nothing. I really wonder how all this will play out if Super was there. So after that, Quez gets in the car, scratching his head like crazy, knowing he almost got shot by the cop and his boss for almost fucking up. Bro was so nervous he was struggling to find the keys. So they drive off and Quez easily gets distracted by ass cheeks.
Girl?
Yeah.
No. Yacht?
So they're driving on the highway to their new place and everything. They're both yapping about nothing in the car until Quez dumbass hit somebody in front of him. And guys, let me tell you something. This is another character that got out his car thinking he was going to be the most important, powerful person in the GTA series. Like, what the fuck are you, pal, if you don't stop with this tough guy act? They were definitely trying to replace Hunter. This guy was just trying too hard to be vicious. Talking about some...
I'm John Wick.
That's shit like nickname or like...
Boy, please. Another thing that pissed me off about the scene is that they made Quez look like such a bitch during this whole scene. Like, just listen to him.
Get out the car.
Yeah,
Let
so
me
get out
pull
the
over to
car.
the side. Yo! Oh, okay, I'm sorry,
He's
sir.
going guns, man.
Oh, my bad, sir. I'm getting out. Me. Oh. I'm sorry, my bad. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, gang, Quez should have been killed this episode just because of this whole scene of him being a bitch. And to make things more questionable, the boss just sits in the back like nothing's happening and just expecting his weak bodyguard to protect him like he didn't get beat up by Ricardo a couple episodes ago. Like, you clearly see he's scared and shaking in fear, but you sit in the back and relax. Okay, boss. Anyway, yeah, they pulled over to the side of the road. John Wick tells him to get out, blah, blah, blah. You know the rest, Quez being a bitch. John Wick says to make it up to him. He would like to work with them. Quez gets the boss. The boss gets out and takes one good look at him and automatically hires him because he's wearing a generic black suit. And Quez is sort of not happy but confused. The boss says as long as he looks better than him, he's good. So a few hours later, John Wick decides to get his car repaired. We see the same guy, the guy who worked as that terrible pilot, the guy who worked as an Uber, the guy who worked as a cashier, the guy who worked at the casino, the guy who worked as the city bus driver, and now his dumbass is doing car mechanic. He getting on my nerves. Yeah. Anyway, John Wick wants his car repaired. This dumbass charges him $88,000 because there's scratches on his car. John Wick is obviously not fine with that, and he warns him. So he still doesn't care and just whoops his ass. And John Wick just moved down with his life like nothing ever happened. Whatever. What's the scene trying to prove? How tough and intimidating and John Wick was? If so, they could have done a lot better than this. And I love how they didn't have a scene like this for Hunter in season 1. This dude just starts crying because his car was destroyed. Also, I just love how he disappears, like he's never mentioned again after that one scene with the boss. Maybe that's why they replaced him with John Wick LOL. Yeah. Anyway, the boss and Quez arrive at their new home again. The boss says he was desperate to get this place. and Quez is complaining about a garage not being there. Guys, I said this once, I said this twice, I've probably said it more, and I'm gonna say it again. Quez has to be, not if, but one of the most annoying, stressful, dumbass, stupid characters of all time. I just can't take this guy anymore. Like, bro, what the fuck do you mean garage? Are you serious right now? Quez, are you serious? You worrying about a garage not being there? Boss, please shoot him behind the head already. What are you waiting for? The target right there. Gosh. Yeah, anyway, they get there, they stare at the place. They walk inside and they're extremely upset, even though this looks like the exact place they were before in the other countryside. The boss was complaining about how small the place was. But this stupid dude over here, this dude was complaining about the TV, the carpet, the floor, the couch, the weed on the table, the bread, leaving the ketchup out. Like, please shut the fuck up before I move there and kill you myself. They're complaining and everything. Then Quez asks how much he paid for the place. The boss says $3,000, and this time Quez is actually constipated, pooping, stomach growling, and everything. So he runs to the bathroom before he can shit himself.
I ain't gonna lie, boss. My stomach hurts. I gotta go.
Again, what the fuck are these motherfuckers doing sitting here? Look, I get it. They're trying to lay low, keep a low profile. But still, y'all are some high professionals that have a lot of money, and you're sitting here not even trying to figure something out, or at least gathering information and figuring out what's to move forward. Like, what are y'all doing? What the fuck are you even watching on TV? Anyways, Quez tells the boss that he found another female bodyguard, but apparently she's deaf, he said, even though she can hear perfectly. But she can still talk. But barely, though. I don't know about her. She's an interesting one. Quez be finding the weirdest bodyguards. He says she served in the military for 2 years. So she knocks on the door, and the boss gets up and opens it for her.
Let me check my phone, make sure she's here. Oh, she is here. That's her, sir.
Since when have you called him sir? I swear y'all be beefing every day. Her name is Keisha, by the way. I love how the boss opens the door for her, walks back to his seat, and makes Quez introduce her to him while he's sitting down watching TV. What kind of boss is this? Anyway, they awkwardly introduce each other, blah, blah, blah. Quez tell his boss to get her dressed up this time, because last time, apparently, things didn't go too well, even though nothing literally happened. But whatever. The boss notices that was the same girl they saw earlier at the airport when they arrived here, and Quez acting like he didn't know at all. We all know as soon as Quez saw that girl at the airport, you just knew what he was thinking. But yeah, they say the same old, change your suit, it looks ugly, blah, blah, blah. Arguing over stupid shit again.
Hey, I'll be here
Don't
waiting.
get fired now. Don't get fired now.
Shut up, bro. You ain't gonna fire me. I'm the best.
Quez, I am so close into messaging this dude because I've had it. What the fuck do you mean you're the best? Ricardo knocked you out inside the casino pool. Please stop talking. I hope you do get fired. He's literally smoking pot on the job. And guys, this John Wick dude really trying me. You must want me to get on yo ass. 'Cause ain't no way. You over here walking in your big facility with the wannabe intimidating music in the background thinking you're about to change this whole story to a new level. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck out of here, you Walmart John Wick looking ass bitch, what the fuck is you about to change up? This story is literally about a suit, remind you. This guy is walking like he's about to save the missing girl or some shit. Please stop, you're embarrassing yourself. And don't even get me started on this. You know what, I'm not even gonna say anything. So we move on to the boss and the bodyguards, and they're on their way to get Keisha a suit, obviously. And then the boss and Quez get on with the bullshit. Like, you two stay arguing. I don't know what the fuck is up with them. I don't know if they doing this just to get some pussy or just to see how tough they are against each other. I don't fucking know, but these two stay arguing for no damn reason. Like, this is another thing I did nothing for the show. Another awkward-ass conversation that leads to nothing. Quez being Quez. Keisha saying shit word from word like she a robot or some shit. And my guy's just sitting in the back getting paid to do nothing. Like, what the fuck is he doing? What's his purpose? Just seeing him riding behind them just gets on my nerves. I see why Quez wanted him to get out and help her get a suit, because this man barely does anything. Anyway, we move on. We see the same damn cop that spawns out of nowhere, talking about some.
Hey, what's going on over Hey!
So we see him, and he's automatically on the bullshit. He definitely high on coke, cause what the fuck.
Yeah, and you know something new about me? These glasses.
Motherfucker ain't nobody. Give two fucks about your glasses. The boss over here looking uncomfortable as fuck, cause what the fuck is this dude talking about? Where's a female cop? She was better in so many different ways, cause my guy was really just saying words. Like, what the fuck is a white chocolate? Yeah, anyway, we move on from the bullshit. Quez is listening to some freaky shit for some reason. After they get the suit, they walk back to the car. Keisha demands the boss to open the door. He opens the door, then shuts it right back.
What these bitches want from a nigga?
Open.
Oh, y'all here?
How come the horn?
What are you talking about?
That officer really messed up his head. Clearly, Quez didn't honk no horn. The officer must have drugged him because now he's sounding crazy, just like him. So we move on, they drive off. On the way home, and this stupid motherfucker Quez broke the law somehow on the road and got himself pulled over. Can we not let this dude drive anymore? Because what the fuck is he doing? He literally just got y'all pulled over, and you're telling me he's not going to get punished for that. Would have fired him on the spot if I was the boss. No wonder this series didn't continue. Quez is just terrible, like, oh my gosh. And to make matters worse, guess who they get pulled over by? The same motherfucker cop. And Quez, once again, getting treated like a bitch. While the boss is sitting back there not giving a damn what's happening, like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Quez really thought he was going to have an easy day without getting himself into some crap like this. You know you won't getting away with this. Anyway, while this cop is being racist, the female bodyguard ends up switching up and running away like the little bitch she is. She should have been killed while she was on the run, because why the fuck was she there anyway? What's her purpose? She's not doing anything for this group, hasn't even protected the boss once. Like, what are we doing? So the cop gives them a warning and tells them next time they see him, things will be bad, whatever. Anyway, we returned back to house. And of course the boss just got out the shower, and I'm guessing it's mandatory for him to walk around with his robe on in front of his guards. Okay, boss? Keisha returns, and the first thing Quez is worried about is how her clothes is not dirty. Like I said, this motherfucker should have just died, because what is he talking about? Really, Quez? Anyway, Keisha bitches him anyway and walks away like a G. So Keisha apologizes to the boss with her disabled voice, have an ass bitch. And they force her to take a shower. Then Quez says some outrageous shit.
I didn't notice her lace front was falling off.
For real?
Then they have a useless conversation and we move on. Last, Kiki somehow arrives at this bar, blah, blah, blah. She wants a drink because she's stressed that everything has happened, blah, blah, blah. This guy finds another job again, blah, blah, blah. This officer responds in, and he's immediately drunk without having a damn drink. Like, how the fuck? He's so drunk that he starts flirting with Kiki. I think this officer needs to rethink his life choices. Yeah, a bunch of chaos happens, and she's disgusted, and that's it. Whatever. Kiki father appears, and he's looking for a random guy that owes him money. The random guy stares at him and just kills him. And that ends the entirety series of The Suit. Yeah, okay, there's so much shit I want to say about this season, but I have so much to say that it will just take up so much time. Not gonna lie, season 1 was better than season 2, not because season 1 had more episodes, but just by storyline-wise. Because let's be honest, what was really the point of season 2? Especially this half of the season. Like, what are y'all doing? All the bullshit y'all did in season 2, and it lead to nothing. And it definitely didn't follow up the chaos in season 1. Like, so much shit was unanswered and ignored. I feel like they just did a season 2 just for the sake of making a season 2. Honestly, they should have just kept season 1 and did season 2 next year or 2 years later or some shit. Look, I know they said they restarted the series around this time, but restarting the series just doesn't make sense to everyone, even the fans know it. Like, restarting the series just didn't make sense. That's why we all ignored that and went by a continuation. However, number one, these motherfuckers really made 2 trips. 2 trips to different parts of the desert and ended up in the same trailer park trash house that looks exactly the same like the other one did. Bro got a haircut just to hide himself from two nobodies. And he just continued with his suit bullshit. This bitch did nothing for the suit. Like, I don't even know why I chose her to begin with. Because what the fuck was she really doing? Nothing. Not gonna lie, but out of every character in this entire series, Quez had to be the most disappointing character of all time. Like, I've never seen somebody so stupid. Like, guys, this dude takes the cake of stupidity, both seasons, just stupid. And if you disagree, please go back to previous videos and watch him. I wonder what this motherfucker doing right now in 2025 in the GTA universe. Shit, who knows? He probably moved to Vice City and is working every job there. The John Wick guy made me mad the second he made his debut. I knew he was going to be a joke and act like he was going to be the most important character of the series, because boy, stop. All that vicious talking and physical movement he was doing all lead to nothing. I love how Hunter just magically disappears and was never heard from again. Like, the fuck. Happy he's gone, but they could have just explained what happened to him. Same with Lamar, he just randomly disappeared. It was never heard from again. He was one of the most important characters from last season. So I get rid of him? I feel like this cop just wanted some young black meat. Because why is she harassing her people? Something must have happened to her past. Now the racist male cop, he just harassed black people for fun. For some reason, he gets offended when black people arrive at his city. Even though he's just a damn cop, he don't own no city. Again, Kiki did nothing for the story. She was literally just there just to be there. Or just there just to look cute with her bitch ass. Not gonna lie, it would have been real interesting to see Super arrive with them at the desert. Would have been cool just to see how the alternative storyline will play up if she was there, you know? Anyways, yeah, that was season 2 of The Suit. So glad y'all enjoyed, and I hope I see you in the future.
Hey, it's the year 2022, and let me tell you something about this dude that named The Suit. In Los Angeles, he ran the whole decree to suit. They called him the father, the vision, messiah, a style, a sartorial decision. Suits galore, more than anyone you know, from silk to tweed. Watch his wardrobe overflow, cars and cribs, the empire he amassed. Lambos and mansions, living life fast. $1 million showers, he had the finer things. But in the streets, it's a dangerous game, he sings.